I am very excited to announce that we have a brand new line of merchandising, everything from shorts to sweatshirts to yoga mats, all of your favorites, Ken Jiffa quotes, Vulcan the Douche screenshots, the whole 9 yards. Everything is available at tinyurl.com/FPRmerch. Happy shopping.
Welcome to Foul Play Ricky. This is the story of me, Ricky Barone, private eye and former detective who was booted from the force for playing by my own rules. I'm just trying to make sense of it all and maybe score some sloppy steaks along the way. This is my story. Next to the body was a ripped, bright orange piece of paper. I picks it up and turns it over. In half cursive, half typed text, the note read, Dear Liza, 1 a week until we meet. Again, the stationery was really nice. Like, I would almost describe it as borderline parchment. The letterhead was embossed with just the perfect amount of shading. The paper grains looked like slanted rain falling perfectly across the sheet. This shit must have cost a pretty penny, hot diggity. I don't know who this guy's paper supply is, but wowee. Anyways, the longer I thought about it, and this ominous threat of continued violence from someone that seemed to have eyes and ears everywhere, the more I realized I couldn't do this alone. I called in the murder to the cops, and then explained away all of our past disagreements, and they was pretty cool about it. So that was an anticlimactic story arc I hope you wasn't too invested in. I told them about this Joe tourniquet, and after I answered some more of their questions, they asked me if I'd like any protection. And I told them I'd take them up on that for Judy and my mother, who was currently up in the nursing home upstate. So they did that free of charge. Tax money well spent. Maybe it was too soon to offer Judy police surveillance, but hey, what are second dates for anyways? So I called Judy to explain that we'll need to push the date back at least an hour, and luckily the restaurant was understanding and accommodating. 5 stars. When I was finally able to sneak away from the crime scene and head to dinner, I walked up and inside to Zordon's Little Italy from the ever-present rain that was constantly illuminated by noir streetlights. When I showed up, Judy got all sorts of flirty with me, like a rabbit on Easter. She was complimenting my shoelaces and asking if I wanted to order some Baja Blasts after dinner. Let me tell you, she was really pouring honey into my ear, so I asked the waiter for a napkin. Judy shimmered back over to her seat and said,
By the way, sorry your old business partner just got murdered. But anyway, so what are your dreams and aspirations, Rick? Do you see yourself fathering 38 kids someday?
Well, I says, as I draws out my family tree consisting of about 90 great-grandkids, that time has come and gone, but I do long for companionship, happiness, and something more than lonely crime-solving trickery.
Sounds like you need a dog, or maybe a bottle cap collection.
Yeah, but you'll do alright for now, I says as romantically as that can sound without warranting a full-on bitch slap across the face. Then I leaned in, and I kissed her, and I kissed her good. Her Dr. Pepper lip gloss rubbing into my mystery-induced lips with every swelling smooch, like I was Scooby-Doo smacking his lips to get the cotton candy off of himself. Our first kiss, it went a little like, and twist, and twist. It was one for the record books, let me tell ya. With just the right amount of time and energy. A complete experience. It was like a good Sonic the Hedgehog game. After we was done locking lips with all the magnitude of Adam Lambert on national television, I had a meaningful and endearing conversation that would make the fans love Judy's character and expand her role beyond a girl in the hallway near my office with a shoelace fetish. We's laughed and drank wine and stuff, that I didn't even bother to look at the price for.
What do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhino? Elephino.
Oh, golly gee, Judy. I ain't had this much fun since the time I got stuck in 1985 with 2 harebrained cops. You're amazing, doll. Oh, and by the way, I got your police protection for a bit.
Hey, thanks. You know, you ain't so bad yourself, Toots.
Then, just as I was cutting my eel sushi, I dropped my knife on the floor. As I leaned over to get it, I peered down at Judy's ankle to see a tattoo of the letters J and T. I looked up at her in shock with my hand on my sidearm. "What the fuck is that tattoo on your ankle?" I said sternly while trying not to make a scene.
Oh, that's just for Justin Timberlake, silly. The greatest singer of the greatest boy band of all time.
I took my hand off of my holster and gained even more mad respect for Judy for recognizing a once-in-a-generation talent. So anyways, we finished our dinner, and she asked me if I'd like to go back to her place and see her Hot Wheels collection. And I never pass up an opportunity to play Crisscross Crash. So we went back to her apartment, room 93 in the Upper East Side high-rise.
You wanna come up for some tea or something?
To be continued.
The greatest singer of the greatest boy band of all time. Except Waterworks.